Dude, what happened? What we really? I mean, you want to talk about like just one single country just fucking up a whole group of people? I mean, you can't fuck up a whole group of people like this country did black people. We fucking we took them here. Like, yeah, I get it. There was other people involved, but let's be fair. We took them here. All right, let's just talk about us. All right, we can talk about everyone else after that. We took them here. We beat the shit out of them for 400 fucking years. And then we said you got rights, but we're going to kind of look the other way anytime someone just acts like you don't for like, I don't know, 100 years roughly. I don't even fucking know. And then like just like a couple decades ago, we're like, all right, like we're all squared, right? Like, and then we demonize them. We say they're in like fucking gangs and shit. And then then it's like, all right, you know what? We can't physically fuck these people up anymore. Let's just mentally have whatever music that is popular in their demographic. Let's make everyone now just like an emo 18-year-old kid and they all just die before the age of 26. It's unreal, dude. It's unfucking real. Like, how the fuck? Like, let them off the mat, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ.
It's one thing after the other.
One thing after the other. Like, dude, that meme where it's like what rap used to be and then what it is. Like, dude, by the way, rap used to be in the 80s. Like, Big Daddy Kane and like Slick Rick and just like these baggy parachute pants and like 16 class rings on 2 fingers and just like perm and hairspray at the same time. Just like it was and then it became like just gritty lip smacking like DMX and Tupac and Biggie and now it's just
lip smacking. He says
just so much lip smacking. It was crazy, and now it's just I'm really sad. And now like we said before, it's copying what white people have been doing for like 30
yeah,
years.
it really is.
They took the grunge era. It's like rap's going through its grunge phase.
I know, I don't get it. I'm not really into that low energy rap, you know. It's not my vibe.
Do you think older black people are like, you know, back in my day we had real things to be sad about, like the civil rights and Jim Crow.
Probably.
I wish we can go back to those days. That's when America was great.
Now they're crying about depression and Percocets.
Yeah, now they're crying about their grades and some bitch.
Hey, maybe they finally made it though. Maybe that's what, you know.
I think that's what it is.
Now they finally made it to the point where they can be like white people and just be depressed about nothing.
That's exactly what it is. It's like, and I think that's a good thing. I think we did it. We finally reached equality in this country where black people and white people can complain about stuff that really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
And then the people in the hood are still making the gangster rap and everyone's happy.
Yeah, and then you have like redheaded white people in the hood for some reason. So like
I'm Ice Spice.
Who?
Ice Spice.
Who's Ice Spice?
That chick with the red or orange hair.
I don't know this. Oh, like one of the Spice Girls?
No. That's what you said last time I told you about her.
It's the black girl with like the she's got the curls, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't say black girl, but yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but
she's like 30% black, it looks like, but she might as well be.
Ice Spice. I know who you're talking about. I know we talked like this is literally the exact conversation we had like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I told you I think it was Brandon on it.
Yeah, she's got a ethnicity.
People love her though.
She is very attractive. I can see it.
She is. I can see it, dude. I'm not even that into
and she's
black
a different
chicks usually, but
she's a different type. Well, you just said she was now she wait. Oh my god.
No, she definitely looks black though. She's just like the lightest skin black you could ever be. Like she's whiter than I am.
In the Bronx, New York City. Oh, so she's probably got just that ghetto fucking the way you talk from the Bronx. Oh my, I love
Gotta admit, as someone who likes ass over tits, she's great, you know.
She doesn't have an ass. She looks like she has an ass.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, but she looks like she has tits too.
Oh, she does.
That's the thing. She's got everything.
Ass first, you know.
Ask first, but
Questions later.
If you got tits too, I mean, like, bring them over. A former underground rapper is African American, while her mother, who gave birth, is Dominican. Yeah. So she's half Dominican, half black. That's awesome. That's a deadly combo.
Yeah, I don't know what's the deal with the orange afro though, but maybe it's marketing.
That's not her real hair, like in terms of hair color.
Well, obviously.
Oh, my bad.
I meant, why would she like have that fashion style, like outside of the marketing? I guess. So goofy.
It's working. That's the way to do it, though. Is this whole goofy thing.
I didn't hear a word you said. Not one word.
I said that's the way to do it now. Is like to really like. Well, I mean, that's been the way to do it.
Yeah, always. Like Eminem with the blonde hair.
Yeah, man.
Fucking DMX with the dogs. 50 Cent with the fucking bulletproof jacket.
Kanye West with the Hitler.
Kanye West with the Hitler.
Yeah, it's the way to do
Hobson
it.
with the contacts. Like Marilyn Manson with the fucking crazy shit.
I saw a compilation the other day of Kanye West, like one-liners or like statements or whatever. And first off, it was like one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
Of course.
But it was all like from like when he was coming up to like now, or it wasn't even in order. But like every time an old clip came up, I thought of you. I was like, yeah, Jem's right. Kanye's been doing this shit for like 20 years.
He's been doing this
for like 20 years.
I give young people a pass, but anyone like our age, I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude.
It's honestly as if like Tom Cruise did something crazy and people going like, can you believe Tom Cruise? It's like, yeah, dude, he's been fucking nuts.
Did you hear what Mel Gibson said? Like, yeah, we did for 2 decades. We heard it.
There was a video about it. He was drunk. He was having a bad pullover.
Was that what it was?
Oh my god, yeah. You never saw that video?
No, I thought it was a divorce or something.
No, that was Phil Collins.
Arnold Schwarzenegger or something. Hulk Hogan. One of them.
By the way, when I DM'd you about a big spinach, he says.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
It made me a little sad that you didn't remember. Because, dude, half the time now I cook with spinach, I think of you. I was actually thinking of you earlier because I was cooking with spinach today.
Really?
Yeah, because we were talking about like pan roasting spinach. And you were like, yeah, but it loses the nutrients when it does that.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
And I was like, no, I read this article. And you're like, well, who's writing that? Big spinach? And I'm like, I can't get that out of my fucking head. Just big spinach.
That's right. I remember it now that you say it. Yeah. But just out of the blue in the DM, I was like, what the fuck is he
I know. Well, who's writing that? Big spinach?
Big spinach. Yeah, I want to strangle you in the DM.
Oh, yeah, by the way, what was with the fuming thing? Like, what made all the thing?
Oh, dude.
What? We say everything in there. What could have made you fuming this time?
First off, I was in the shower last night.
How's that?
And you send me a Mr. Beast on the DMs.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like, oh, it's funny. He says a lot of shit we used to say. And you said he's a grifter.
All right, first off,
dude, Whitey,
okay.
No exaggeration. I lost a little respect. A part of me died in that shower because I was like, he seems serious, and I can't believe this is Whitey. I'm talking. Like,
can I say something? Can I defend myself? Can I defend myself?
Yeah, of course. It's just a stupid word, but I was like, what the fuck? This is what am I talking to Ed?
It was. Listen, man. I'm gonna be 30 soon. And like I wanted to sound young, and the second you called
me, so out of place.
it was like I just hopped on my skateboard, like, hey.
I was like, ain't no way, dude.
Yeah, dude. I always say scam artist. I hate the word grifter, but I just like I fell into the trap of trying to sound young.
Yeah, I say that to say this though, but then I was like, okay, CoffeeZilla. So like an hour ago, I'm fucking surfing through YouTube. I see a thumbnail. Fucking guess who's on the Joe Rogan podcast? Fucking CoffeeZilla, dude. I was fuming.
Oh, that's why you were fuming?
I was like, of all the YouTubers, you get this fucking guy?
Dude, that's...
Come on, Rogan. You never have YouTubers on. He never does, and he needs to. And he finally gets one, and it's fucking this guy.
Hey, man.
I'm still going to watch it, but...
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm...
Because it's Rogan, but...
I'm... Oh, shit. I'm one of the people... What the fuck? That was a...
Who the fuck calling you?
No, like... Someone just texted me okay to a text that needs way more of a reply than okay.
I hate that.
I'm fuming
Just
now.
a thumbs up emoji.
No, dude, that coffee dude, I can't knock the hustle. He fucking... But, like, yeah, I mean, you want to talk about a guy that... It's just crazy. What are you going to do?
I'm more upset because Rogan never has YouTubers on. That's more...
That's what I was going to say, though. I usually just... I only watch it if it's a guest I'm interested in. I'm not... Damn, dude, this Ice Spice girl is fucking just hoary. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
She's so hoary.
Well, I gotta... Because you said something the other day or the other week where you were talking about CoffeeZilla's old channel. Do you know that video where he went at Urchigot and... I want to see that saga because I had no idea about any of that.
I might have made it sound bigger than it really was, but I can look at coffee break Kurtz. And again, I
just like that you had the history because I was like, I didn't know this dude would even had a channel before.
Okay, well here's the video. See, this is the thing. Honest to God, I still can't tell if this is the same guy or not. I swear to God, I cannot tell if this is the same guy.
Is it a different guy?
It might be a different guy. Now, that doesn't make me dislike CoffeeZilla's channel less or more, but...
Of course.
I'll DM you on Twitter right now, this video. Now, this was the apology video, and I forget, honestly, if he, like, took down the original video he made, honestly, on it. But hippies and all. Oh, that's right. Phil DeFranco made a video on it too, and this I think.
Of course.
I think this is it too. I think this is open link. No, I'm not watching the fucking. I just want to copy it. God, this.
You don't have to do it now, man. I was just asking.
Nah, then I'll forget.
I didn't mean to grind this to a halt.
I mean, is this podcast going anywhere? Where was it going? Because now I'm curious if this is the same guy or not. I really forgot. Because you know what it is? If I go to Coffee Break's channel, it hasn't uploaded in 2 years, but then I click channels, the only thing it says is second channel, CoffeeZilla. So I think that's...
so it's gotta be.
It's gotta be, right? And by the way...
Why would he link to CoffeeZilla?
I know.
They both have the name Coffee.
I'll say this. He got rid of some of the baby fat with the coffee. Like, he looks better. He looks more of an adult with coffee.
Probably older, yeah.
Might be the suspenders. It's probably the suspenders. But, and one last thing, because I said this when I brought it up to you the other day. Listen, I mean, people can obviously, like, change and everything from a mistake, like, and no one owes any, but with that being said, it's just, the channel is just, it's too overhyped. Like, calling out Logan Paul, I don't understand how that became, like, I don't know.
Well, you know, normally I used to think you were crazy and call you crazy, but you've been pretty, there's been a few people who you've been like, this guy sucks, and then like years later I'll be like, oh, this guy fucking sucks, dude. So now I believe it, you know?
All right, how about this?
I already hated CoffeeZilla, then you told me that backstory, and I was like, oh, dude, I knew I hated him.
A few years from now, if I'm right on Andrew Tate, and actually not Andrew Tate, because I don't think he sucks, actually. I just think
you don't.
I don't. But if I'm right on...
You sound like Andrew Tate.
If I'm right on Mr. Beast, Jem,
Jem,
I said if.
You've never been more wrong.
3 to 5 years from now, if I'm right on him, you can never second guess me ever again on someone's character.
Okay, yeah.
All right. With that, yeah, no.
Mr. Beast is fucking. He's fine.
You love him.
I don't love him, but he's fine. There's nothing wrong with that guy. He's not. I got nothing to complain about him. He's an autistic kid who's really good at YouTube.
That video I sent you, I never loved someone in a 1 minute short. I was a little upset. I was like, God damn it, this guy! I like what he's saying right now.
Yeah.
I was supposed to hate him. Fuck.
He's just a YouTube nerd, dude.
He really might just be an autistic nerd.
He really is.
With that being said, I ain't falling for it. I'm not falling for it, too. I swear to God, I'm not getting grifted on this one.
You're just waiting for that fucking other shoe to drop.
I can't wait. And then when I'm 80 years old, and it finally, I'm like, I told you.
I feel like what's gonna happen, the shoe will drop eventually, but when it drops, it'll probably be something gay that you're gonna end up defending them. You're gonna be like, dude, what the fuck?
Oh, like the Crystalia thing.
Oh yeah, they'll come for Mr. Beast of it. They tried to with the blind thing. That didn't work, but they'll try again.
What's the blind thing?
Waiting to tear people down.
The blind thing?
He like cured 1,000 people's blindness, and like people were trying to come at him.
Wait.
Like, he's exploiting blind people. It's like, dude, he fucking cured their blindness. Like, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
It just didn't work.
Wait. Okay. Can we like?
You didn't hear about that?
What do you mean he cured blindness, Gem?
Like, there's a procedure you can do to cure a specific type of blindness, and he did it for like, maybe it wasn't 1,000, but it was a lot.
There's a procedure to cure blindness?
Yeah. Apparently. You know how there's like the hearing one that they've been doing for years? Apparently there's a blind one now.
There's a procedure to cure people who can't hear?
Yeah, you've never seen those videos? With like mom hears her baby for the first... Dude, you'll cry. It'll bring it chokes me up every time I watch one of those compilations.
Gem.
Just seeing a deaf person hear a sound for the first time, dude, it's like... You know, those are the good, wholesome videos.
Well, they're not wholesome. They'd be wholesome if they weren't recorded. Deafness. Cure people's... How can a hearing loss be treated? Medical treatment, hearing aids, assisted listening. Gem...
They put a real robot inside their brain. You know? Like, I don't know the fucking actual science of it. You're talking to me here, but...
I don't know anything that you're saying right now.
And then they turn it on, and then people film. You know,
like the movie Sound of Metal.
What does that mean?
There's a movie called The Sound of Metal. It's actually a very good movie, but it's about a guy who's deaf, and then I guess he gets it implanted in his head and outside. Wait, do they also have a contraption outside their head as well?
Nah.
Oh, I have a headache. I can't. Okay, so.
Can't believe these are pretty old, man. Like, this has been like this shit was going like viral on like MySpace. Like, how have you not?
No. There wasn't a cure for deafness during MySpace. Tom wasn't curing deafness. Facebook. Okay, maybe Facebook. Mr. Beast cures blind. This is a lot to take in. 1,000 blind people see for first time. I mean, that's the thumbnail we're going with.
Hey, it works.
I hate him. This is why
it was actually a bad video though.
Yeah,
like no, I'm not saying like.
Who cares about the video? First off, it's 1,000 blind people. By the way, you're right. But who cares about the video? He just cured blindness.
No, I know, but just as some of his videos are so good. This one was just kind of mid, but yeah, like you said, I mean, he's curing blindness, so who cares?
But how does?
By the way, same with his Antarctica one. He was hyping that on podcasts for fucking months. Them going to Antarctica. That video fucking sucked, dude. That's one of his worst videos. When that finally came out, I was like, really? They like climbed a fucking hill and sledded down it? Like that was it?
Gem, fuck Antarctica for 5 fucking minutes. What did he do to cure people from blindness?
I don't know, but they seemed happy.
Of course they seem happy. They can fucking see for the first time. My Alexa's all going off.
I know. Why is she on the fritz?
She's not on the fritz. The Knicks game's going to start soon.
Can't
wait.
She has a record. Yeah, you can't wait to see him lose.
No, win streak. They're on a win. That was my last bite, by the way. They're on a winning streak.
Yeah, what are you eating? A fucking sub?
Bagel with cream cheese.
Oh, I knew it was something bready. They're on a win streak, he says.
Yeah, 9 games, man.
9 games. Mm-hmm. This is the year.
This Meat Canyon guy, he makes
overrated.
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna get to that. Highly overrated. Highly overrated. But
I saw one video that was amazing, and then the rest I was like,
the Logan Paul one was good for like 20 seconds.
yeah.
That was the one I sent you. But yeah, by the way, it's animation that's been done before. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I've seen that animation on Adult Swim. Oh, dude, you get it.
Yeah, we all know.
Nothing
new.
Mr. Peanuts and a couple other.
Like, oh, look, it's this creepy on acid video. It's like, yeah, I grew up in the 90s.
See how gross humans are with their mouths and saliva. It's like, yeah, dude, we get it. They are overrated, but some of them can be like, you can get like 30 seconds of one being funny.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. I'm not hating. The first one I ever saw, I don't remember what it was, but it was really good. And he has a lot, so I'm sure there's a lot of good ones. I think it was a Jimmy Neutron. What were you saying though? Why?
No, fuck. Jem, hold on, man. Because I'm looking at thumbnails and I'm looking at people saying they cured their blindness, they didn't cure their blindness.
What do you mean?
Jem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
Is
People
there a cure for blindness?
Of course.
How?
I don't know. They like he described. They say it in the video. They like reshape the retica or something.
The retica, he says.
What?
Retina. I mean, there could be a retica in an eye, but I know there's a thing
I think I meant to say reticle or something.
Radical.
But that's the wrong word.
You know what? I stopped caring. Whatever. There's a cure for blindness, apparently. I'm so out of the loop. I really don't care anymore. CoffeeZilla's still gay. Fuck him. And you know what? Fuck people's fans more than the actual YouTuber themselves.
Yeah.
Because they're the real gay ones.
Except for CoffeeZilla. He's the gay.
Yeah, he actually might be. Dude, him and Hunter Avalon should just like blow each other.
Oh, my God. Hunter Avalon wishes.
Dude, you want to know my least favorite comment now on YouTube? Is when... Hold on. Oh, shit. I was just looking at Barstool's there. That's a good one. Is when, like, it's usually with comedians, but it will be like two people talking and one person like laughing and smiling at what the other person's saying. And like, it's uncanny. It's unreal. The top comment or one of the top 3 comments will be like, you know, you can see how genuine so-and-so's smile is right now. He really enjoys so-and-so's company. This is what true friendship looks like. And I'm just like banging my head.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck it. I can't do it.
Those people they just want the magic, you know? I can sense it. Oh my God, they make such a good duo.
Ed said he might hop on. Brandon said thanks for the invite, but I don't know if he's coming on. It's kind of late for him.
Who?
Ed said he might come on during his break.
Oh, during his break. This fucking guy.
This fucking guy, dude, eh?
Who works at night?
He's got the graveyard shift.
I know why though.
I don't know. Ask him when he comes on.
I did that like twice when I was 16, and I was like, I'd rather die. So what else, man?
Oh shit! I guess we should do some arguable stuff, right?
We can, yeah. I don't got nothing, but I can probably think of some.
Nothing.
You never do.
Not in a million years.
If you went across all the arguable topics, I probably done 90% of them.
You've lied about this in the past. I'm too tired to argue. I'm too tired to argue. Whatever. Yeah, you know, I'm on your side now.
Let's listen to them. Let's listen to them.
You're right. We can do Dunkin' Donuts versus Krispy Kreme.
Okay.
Dunkin' Donuts wins.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
I think Krispy Kreme is one of the most overrated. And by the way, I love a hot Krispy Kreme donut. It's like crack. It just melts in your mouth. But 75% of the time I've gone to Krispy Kreme, it's the coldest fucking donut on earth. and it's like when, like, you know when you open a can with like a can opener and like the lid somehow falls on the floor?
Yeah.
It's the same thud you get from a Krispy Kreme donut if you drop that sucker. And by the way, outside of the regular glazed Krispy Kreme donuts, nothing else has to be there because all the other donuts suck from that place. It's only the glazed donut, only when it's hot. When it comes to Dunkin' Donuts, almost every donut there is amazing. So it's Dunkin' Donuts.
So I've never had a Krispy Kreme donut that's hot. Like, I've never been to a Krispy Kreme, but I've had Krispy Kreme donuts. But everyone that I've ever heard say it, they always talk about the glaze and they always talk about when it's hot. So I'm like, if that's all I got, I'm going with Dunkin' Donuts. Blueberry cake donut. Come at me.
Well, we've talked about this before, the blueberry cake. I mean, that's just...
It's the best.
I
could eat 4 right now.
Yeah, it's honestly, it really is not even that close. I would say it... I can have Dunkin' Donuts like 7 days out of the week. Krispy Kreme's like a once in a while, once every few months. All right, let me get a Krispy Kreme. So that's like...
Yeah, America runs on Dunkin', dude.
That's like 29 times out of 30 I'm picking Dunkin' Donuts over Krispy Kreme.
And do they even have coffee?
They do, but it's like fucking someone peed in it. It's just so watered down. It's like after you get all the bacteria out of the pee and it's just clear piss. And then you heat it up with like some brown water. It's like that's your Krispy Kreme to coffee. Whereas a Dunkin' Donuts medium light and sweet hot coffee is one of the most crack filling things of all time.
Yeah, I thought you liked black coffee though.
Sometimes, but not from Dunkin'.
Sometimes.
Dunkin', I like the light and sweet.
When we had the fucking arguable, you said it like you've never even seen milk.
You've never seen a packet of sugar. All right, so there's one episode of arguable.
That's one.
There's one. Do you have any ideas now?
I can probably think of something here. Yeah, if you give me a sec.
All right, I'll timestamp it. Don't worry.
Oh, by the way, also, don't get me wrong.
Why are you
all right,
young? Why are you young?
You're yelling. I don't want to be. No, it's nothing to do with you.
It has something to do with me.
No, it sounded like that. My tone sounded like that, but
it did, and I feel like it's still going to.
No,
right.
But don't get me wrong.
Here it comes.
I love the memes where like the presidents are arguing on AI about shit. I love them. All right. I watch them almost daily. There's still good ones, but goddamn, you have to sift through.
They're getting watered down. They're getting watered down.
Oh my god! They're one viral tweet got like 1 million, and now every YouTuber and his fucking mother is making.
First off,
the president's talking about Final Fantasy. And it's like I don't mind that if it's good, it's good. But I've been clicking on some of these. They fucking suck, dude. It's like, dude, you stick to your fucking Final Fantasy channel. Leave the memes to the meme guys.
Some of them suck, but I will say 2 things. One, I thought
there's still really good ones though. I'm not hating.
Oh no. I thought for sure because there was one that had like 2 on the same channel. So then like I clicked his channel to see more, and I was like, "Fuck, even these suck." So that got really depressing. And I think what was the second thing was like some of them are just too long.
Oh, way too long.
11 minutes. What are we doing?
Won't even click on those ones.
Oh, and by the way, I thought for sure once the George Bush got involved in all 4, it would be funnier. It's not.
Oh, no.
It's only funny when it's Obama, Biden, and Trump.
And even Obama's pushing it.
I like it when
Obama should be there here and there, but when he's becoming a whole third wheel, it's like, all right, dude, what are we doing?
I like it when he's there because he's like the voice. He's like the voice of reason.
He's like the mediator.
And then every now and then, when you see Trump and Biden jump on him, it's like, oh, this is funny.
Yeah. But yeah, they're bringing in Bush. I saw one the other day with Clinton. I was like, what the fuck, dude? What are we, 80?
Yeah, no, it's got to be Biden, Trump, and then throw in Obama for me, a okay amount is okay. For you, if it's a little less, I get that too. I get both of those. But you're totally right. I saw it. I loved it. I saw like 2 or 3 more. And since then, it's just like you said, like 1 out of every couple.
Yeah, like, one guy came back from California with some gold nugget, and now fucking everyone in their fucking mothers are running with the
Oh, that's what I want to say. Dude, how are people making these, by the way?
Oh, they use some site. This new site, I think it's called 11 something. Fuck, goddamn, I forget. But yeah, they type it out though. That's the thing that I see idiots still on Twitter and YouTube comments. They're like, "This AI is getting so good. They know exactly what." It's like, no. The AI is the voice. People are typing out what they're saying. The AI is not this advanced that they're like coming up with the actual, like writing. Like people are right. That's why some of them suck. Is because you have these unfunny people who don't get funny. They just plug it in. They're like, all right, let's have the presidents talk about fucking video games and say no cap a bunch. And it's like there's more to it than that, brother.
Well, and I think that helps the first couple times I saw them because the first couple times I saw them, what was it called? Like just the pictures alone made me laugh.
Yeah.
Like the Mountain Dew is like just of all of them to have the Mountain Dew and like it just. And just hear, because I don't game like at all. So to hear these phrases like skill issue, that was new to me. And when it just popped up, great. I couldn't hold in my breath. Like I was dying.
I remember the first one I saw was an Overwatch one, and it was a short one. This was right when they first started, and it was so goddamn on point, man. I mean, like every single Overwatch fight I've ever been in, it's like, I was like, whoever made this knows fucking Overwatch.
True. Okay.
But I feel like people now are making them and they have no goddamn, they've never even fucking played Mario, you know?
Yeah, no, I never played. Is it Zelda or Link? It's Zelda, right?
Zelda, yeah. Link's the main guy, but
which to this day has pissed me off.
I know.
Because anytime like I think of Zelda, I think of the green character with the blonde hair, then I'm like, oh wait, no, that's right. It's the princess that's Zelda. And Link's
I feel like call him Mario Peach, you know?
Yeah, why do it?
Like, just call it Link, you know? Just call it who the guy is.
Which, by the way, would have been a great name. That would have been a great name. Link, The Legend of Link.
Bro, there's Zeldas where Zelda isn't even in it.
It's ridiculous.
It's unreal.
And then, what was it? I never played Fortnite. Oh, and I never played, I think Overwatch is one of the ones that they've done. Or not Fortnite. What's the... It's like, is it Fortnite?
I haven't seen a Fortnite one.
Not Fortnite.
But I'm sure they're there.
There's like a war game.
Oh, Wars? No.
No, what I thought there was. Maybe. I'd have to go to my history, man. I forget, honestly.
They're so good. Like, the AI is really good, though. The voice. Like, it's getting really good.
Yeah, that's good, though.
You can tell sometimes, like, the inflections there. Like when they're saying something aggressive, it'll actually like come out aggressive. It's like, wow, how the fuck? How the fuck's it know? They're like, what the hell?
We gotta fucking.
There's gonna be an issue.
But
soon.
Now, how did they? So they must type this up and then go, all right, we want Obama to say that. So like that means someone's inputting, because like you can't just type something up and go, all right, we want you to say, like you, Jem, to say this, because our voices wouldn't be there. They wouldn't be recognized on that website.
Well, yeah, but we could make them recognized.
How?
Well, here's the thing: dude, we've done so many podcasts that all we would have to do is upload and plug it in, like some of our podcasts.
That's an option. Like you can upload audio.
Dude, we could. Oh, dude, we should actually do that. Because normally it would only be famous people, because famous people are the only people who really have a lot of audio out there.
That's the only people would care about too.
Well, that too, yeah. But I mean, for the actual machine to pick it up, but. Weirdly, we have the resources to do it because we have so much audio that's out there. They could actually probably do our voices, yeah. But you have to pay. I think it's like $10.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! I'll just say insanely awful shit for free.
I kind of want to make a Whitey bot now, though. Just see if it gets it.
Just saying the worst things imaginable.
They don't. I haven't heard them laugh yet, though.
Me neither. Also, I don't like the fact that with these AI things, and I guess it makes more sense because, like you said, they're getting written out, is that no one's ever talking over each other when it's the presidents.
Right.
Once like Biden stops, it's Trump. Once Trump stops, it's Obama. There's never, and there should be a way to do it, but I bet you would actually have to edit the video then to do that. And these lazy fucks aren't doing that shit. They're not layering audio. They're just plug and playing.
I think that's also why like Obama always sounds like he's reading on those things. It's because he always was. And Biden's like half and half, but I think Trump sounds the best because he was always just winging it. So it actually sounds like it's picking up whatever from his speeches that he was just like actually talking. You know what I mean? Like Obama had a very like his speech pattern was very like formulated. I'd be interested to see if someone ran a machine through like Obama's like interview where he's like not reading.
Huh. Yeah.
You know?
I get
It'd probably be better.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, Trump does sound like it sounds like. Honestly, dude, until you told me this, I thought it was like how those old deep fakes happen where they would just pair words that they've said before in the past, you know?
Yeah, they do have that too. So there might be some. I'm not saying none of them are like that, but there's certain ones where I'm like, dude, this is coming from someone who like knows this game intimately that an AI wouldn't know. But there are that like a Twitch streamer did that with like all the big Twitch streamers. Like he actually had the AI and he would ask it questions and it would like answer them.
Not in a million years is that.
So maybe I am wrong.
On
actually.
his break.
No, he's not.
He's not coming on here.
He's helping some fucking 80-year-old for his clicker.
What does he do for work?
Like IT, he said, I think.
Oh, that's right.
So he like basically Google shit that old people can't figure out.
Twitter still says you follow Sneeko.
I don't. I haven't. I wasn't lying. I haven't seen anything from Sneeko in a long time.
I don't believe you.
What is he saying? Is he still fucking? He's still yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It's just Twitter.
Probably talking to Aiden Ross or something.
Who?
That kid we were talking about last time.
Oh yeah, the Jewish kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Is he still Jewish?
I think so. I found out he was Jewish from you.
That's right. We were both on here, and we found out he was Jewish. Huh. By the way, I mean, the amount of times Ed brings up that Destiny guy every time.
Oh my god. It makes so much sense.
How so?
Because they're retarded, both of them. Like, if you saw something from Destiny, you'd be like, oh, this is like where Ed gets all his points.
Well, when we were making YouTube videos, he seemed kind of popular in the genre we were in, right?
He was, yeah. He would debate a lot of the, like, bearings and the naked apes and...
True.
Sargon and stuff. JonTron.
Okay.
So, yeah, he was definitely in that field. Like, he was one of the SJW guys. But,
that must be interesting to like, because that means he's been doing this type of thing for a long time now, right?
Forever, yeah. He was on. I think he was on Twitch when it was still Justin TV.
Oh my god!
Yeah, like he's like one of the OGs of Twitch.
Wow, so he's made a career out of this.
Which is the only reason why he's popular. Like, if he were to try to come up in today's day and age where it's already established, like he's just too boring. But because he was one of the first, it's like he's goated.
Was that all he did, or that's not all he does? Doesn't he also like have like his own, like he like streams like about games and shit?
Yeah, for sure.
Is that what everyone does? By the way, like it feels like when people aren't debating people on Twitch, they're just like, all right, well, I guess I'm in a game.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, literally, yeah.
It's either girls with tits or they game, or guys complaining or they game.
Yeah, they're either gaming or they're watching YouTube videos.
All right.
That's like the two modes.
There's nothing wrong. It's just that's funny to me. It's whatever.
I know. Well, it's funny because the Twitch community like hates on YouTube, but then they all just watch the videos when they're eating.
Why would they hate on YouTube?
Because they're gay. I don't know. Why do you hate on whoever like is rivals to the Knicks? It's just like
I don't though. I don't care about that stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Well, especially in basketball now.
Never been like fuck the Red Sox.
When I was younger, when I was a kid, yeah.
True. But yeah, maybe they're kids. That's why.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. A lot of
like YouTube's gay.
Yeah, it's called a 14-year-old. I mean, like case in point. Yeah. And when you're 14, you think you're fucking awesome, which that's fair. I thought that, and I kind of still do. So I have the personality of a 14-year-old, but that's what that is, whatever.
Yeah, they say you got molested.
Who got molested?
Like if you still act like you're 14, especially if it's a girl, they probably got molested at 14.
I don't think I got molested. Dude, that's my one fear if I like go through therapy and like all of a sudden like they somehow unhatch that I was molested. And where like I had literally zero thought that I was. Like, how suppressed was this? They're like, really? It was really suppressed there, buddy. Like, oh
we
my
had to
God.
hypnotize you.
Yeah, do you think
Call your uncle?
Do you think some people they get like so like they get so impressionable when it comes to therapy that they start reliving moments that actually never really happened?
Yes, 1,000%. I think that was a big part of the whole like Me Too movement.
Oh, you think like a lot? I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like how all of a sudden girls started to come out and be like, "Well, I said yes at the time, but then I talked to it with my friends later after the fact, and I realized like I kind of was raped." And it's like, dude, I don't know what therapist told you that, but you weren't raped.
Yeah, no. Well, okay. Well, a couple. There's a few. There's like a million things I want to talk about with what you just said. So I saw this video and I learned these two things that I never heard about before, and one was called breadcrumbing and the other was called benching.
Ooh, I've never heard of either of those. Give me the deets.
So breadcrumbing apparently is like when someone's not into someone, but they enjoy the attention. So they kind of text every now and then to keep like hope.
That's just a friend zone.
Well, okay.
Why do they always come up with words that are the same thing?
Because I think honestly, they try to come up with more conniving type words to make it sound psychologically worse than what it really is.
Right.
And then the other one, benching, was like, and I could be wrong. But if you look it up, it's really like it's right there. But like, benching is basically when you say go out with someone or you talk to someone for a little bit and you realize that it's probably not going to go anywhere. So you put them on the back burner while like you talk to other people. And in my mind, I'm like,
bench.
Yeah. But in my mind, I'm like, the breadcrumbing one I can understand is cunty. That's a cunty thing to do. The benching one, doesn't that just like seem like, okay, I like this car, but I'm going to try to get this Corvette. And if I can't, I'm going to go back to the Toyota Camry. Like, that's not, that's just.
It's called just having options.
I don't, that one didn't seem as like, I didn't understand unless like, I would have to get an example.
Oh, the plan B.
Yeah.
It's called a rainy day. Dude.
I was confused on that one, honestly. I really was. But that brings me back to what you said, though. And then it will bring it back to what I originally thought. But what you said with the Me Too stuff and anything in that, I do think that there are there's a lot of things that something's up, Like I'm trying to make sexual assault not sound bad. While like what?
What do you mean?
No. In all seriousness, there
something's up.
Okay. I was reading comments right on YouTube, and I think it was like this 16-year-old was talking about how like he fucked his teacher or whatever, and people were literally commenting, going, "Dude, you're a victim." And I was I was reading it like, no, he's not.
No, he ain't.
I mean,
he's a hero.
I'm not saying they're wrong and I'm not saying they're right.
They're wrong.
I'm just saying I don't remember when everyone's guy's childhood dream became now a negative. Like that was every guy 16-year-old. Every guy 16-year-old knew the hot teacher when they were 16. And wanted and if they were to fuck, that would have been like the pinnacle of their existence. But now all of a sudden it's like half of these guys are like, no, she took advantage. It's like, when did this transition happen? I don't remember this.
I know. I wonder if it's guys or if that's just girls saying that,
pretending to be guys on like YouTube or something. Yeah,
or maybe they have a guy avatar, but it's a girl. Because I feel like unless they're lying, I feel like no guy would, or they're gay. How could they see an issue with that?
But
like you said, everyone had that teacher.
But it does make me think about how, like, yeah, there is a lot of stuff that I think it's really just common sense. I think with what I'm about to say, it's more of like people that are the squeakiest wheel, they'll get more attention and shit. But like people who act as if like what you said, like I had a bad date or something, or I was coerced into it's like it sounds like you regret something, but it doesn't mean the person you regret it with is like a monster or like a rapist, or it just sounds like, I mean, you have to take some self-responsibility on this one.
Yeah, like a shred.
Like if
like
all
a
right,
morsel.
Here's a fair example. If like you're out with someone and you guys are making out on the bed and you go in your head, oh, I kind of want to say no, but like, I'm alone with him and he was really nice. So you know what? Fuck it. I'll let him fuck me. And then like the next day you regret it so bad, you want to like file charge. It's like you didn't, but you never said anything to him. Like how, I don't like in my eyes, you don't have a leg to stand on. In my eyes, you got to like, and then I understand one of the defenses would be, well, she's a girl alone in that situation with a man who has a position of power. It's like, yeah, but then what did he like, what could he do? Like, if he can't read her mind, which we can't, there's nothing he can, like, where is forget about the victim part. Where is what's the opposite of a victim? Criminal? Where's the,
perpetrator.
Who's the perpetrator in that situation? I feel like there isn't any, right?
No. Perpetrator is the girl who said yes when she wanted to say no.
The perpetrator is the girl trying to ruin this dude's life.
yeah.
It works both ways, by the way, vice versa. But I mean, 98% of the time, we all know what's going on. Let's be fair. But this goes back to the psychology thing. What I really meant by that is, like, do you think like some people get so invested in like whatever, they're psychologists or whatever, that they think like, oh, that's right, this was really, no, like literally made from scratch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something that 100% never happened, but now like that has to exist.
I know. I'm pretty sure it does, because I've heard of that's happened. They've actually done studies before where they'll purposely try to do that and succeed. Of victims of like certain big massacres and shit, they've done study. I remember I saw a YouTube video on it once where they like made them believe something that completely didn't happen. And I remember the people like vividly, like with all their heart, thought it happened, because like it was some like technique they used. But yeah, of course. And I'm sure just like any career or job, there's people who are fucking sociopaths that are psychologists that will probably fuck with people, I wouldn't put it past there to be a few bad apples. Yeah. Got some chick or some guy now walking around thinking he got fucking touched when he didn't. Like, no, you just suppressed it. This is why you don't like bagels anymore. And then they go home and they're like, got another one. Like, there's been nurses who like kill people, who are like serial killers.
True. There's got to be a couple bad psychologists
there's fucking
out there.
Monsters out there.
Yeah.
And I would think like psychology would be a field you would want to go into if you were that type of person, because then you could fuck with people, learn how their minds work.
Yeah, it's kind of like working at like Disney World. It's like if you're a pedophile, you're not going to go work at fucking like the YMCA or something, or fucking a retirement home. Like imagine a pedophile that works at a retirement home. I mean, you can't have someone who hates their career more than that guy.
I know. Just hoping one of the nieces come to visit their fucking.
Yeah, he's over there at the Chelsea for the fucking like second shift on a Sunday.
Yeah, jerking off the orphan.
Yeah. Oh my god, that episode. I uploaded that whole episode. But
I know, I heard it.
Oh god, you didn't listen to the first 30 minutes before you came on, did you?
I did.
Oh, how depressing was that?
It was.
Yeah.
I get it. If anyone would get it, though, I got it.
That was the saddest half hour of my life. If you didn't hop on that episode, God, would that have been the saddest hour of any man's life.
It was a funny transition. It's like a dude just like with shadow puppets, and then someone else walks in the tent. It's like, oh, hey.
Oh, we could, We can have another argue episode where we argue like a movie versus a movie.
Oh, 100%. We always do food. We could do a lot of other shit. Fuck, I should have made a list, to be honest with you, but
I'm trying to think if there's a movie versus a movie.
We should do that comedy tier list too.
We gotta do that comedy
Not
tier
now,
list.
but I made a template and put like 20 on there, but I still have to put a bunch more. But I can have it made.
I never even started making that list.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll probably get most of them because there was a few I was putting on there where I was like, I don't even know if Whitey knows these people. I'd rather have people that we both know.
I want to at least though get people from like older comedians and stuff. So like if it's people I haven't listened to, I'll take the time to listen to their sets and shit.
Right.
I do want to do that
to like prep for it.
Yeah, and like
that's a good idea because I want to listen to Richard Pryor because I've never heard him. So I'm like,
what are you talking about? You keep telling me he's been overrated forever.
Yeah, but like I've seen snippets, but I might watch a special. Maybe I'm missing something.
I think with you know what, I agree with you to an extent, but there is something about his special because like something, I don't know what it is, but the audience in his specials, not only do they seem into it, they like seem into it where it's not fake. Like you ever see a big comedian and you see the audience and you can kind of tell like they don't even know what funny is. Like they don't what a bunch of faggots. They don't fucking. But like with his audience, it really felt like they were like, it was almost as if like he was just their friend and he was like the funny guy in the group.
Right. I get that.
And I guess had the balls at one point back then to like go up on stage and say some shit. So, but I agree with you though to a good extent where I'll just listen to him and I'm like I don't. People call him the best ever, and I just know.
I'm a Carlin guy all day.
Oh my! Well, Carlin over him, yeah.
Those are the two that are always like from the same era that people. And I'm like, I'm a Carlin guy. I don't know.
And then there's Sam. Was it Kinison or whatever? I always forget his last name. And then Andrew Dice Clay. I like fucking Stephen Wright, dude. I don't care what anyone fucking says.
He was really funny.
He was fucking funny.
Oh, a thing happened to me, like, you know when you go to your parents and, like, something, you just happen to catch some, like, thing on the news?
Oh, that's my life. Oh, I that happened the other day. Apparently some lawyer killed his wife and son or something.
Really?
Yeah, some, like, fucking hick fucking shot these guys. I swear to God, shot these guys in a barn. And, you know, I don't know if it actually happened or not, but, like, I don't know. I'm just walking in on it. And then my dad, I go to him. I go, why
this guy's losing his shirt.
Oh no! Dude! I swear to God, he used the word losing. I swear to God, he fucking. So apparently, the guy who was accused, and I think he actually got convicted finally, but he was accused of shooting his wife and son right in a barn, and at least this is what my dad says. And he goes, you see this guy right here? He's the lawyer who's trying to prosecute him, but he's losing it because I swear he said. He's losing it because he's getting frustrated because he's asking all these questions and the guy who's the defendant is a lawyer. So Jay, he knows how to answer the question. And I'm like, okay, Dad. like, and then I kept going, Dad, without any bias, can you tell me why this is on TV right now? And he's like, oh, it's a big story. I'm like, okay. Why is it a big story? Because he shot or supposedly shot
such a parent thing, dude.
Shot his wife and son. I'm like, all right, well, Dad, why is that a big story? Well, I don't. I mean, he could have murdered someone. I'm like, that murders happen all. Why? And then, like, it just I couldn't get a fucking answer out of it.
You never can.
I love the man, but God,
the same exact thing happened with my parents the other night. I was eating dinner with them, and they're like, I used to like Elon Musk, he's making businesses. I'm like, oh God, I'm not having this conversation. That the richest man on earth, I'm hearing from my parents how he's fucking dumb with money. It's like, God damn.
Oh,
the gall.
The fact that like, I remember there was
because you saw fucking Rachel Maddow fucking talk about him. Like, shut up.
I saw this thing where it's like Elon Musk is the first man to ever lose $200 billion. It's like.
Well, also the first one to make it.
I didn't even like blink. I saw that and like the wave of just retards that went through my brain, and I gave up without even having an argument.
He's so stupid. It's like that Bill Burr thing. It's like, if he's stupid, what the fuck are you? What the fuck am I?
Well, my dad's not rich. It's like, oh God.
But I was in the shower again.
Your dad's not rich because you have a shitty thing of genes in your fucking gene pool.
Yeah.
You have a family tree of suck.
But I was in the shower and I saw it was on Twitter. I was probably DMing you.
Oh, that's right. You talk on your phone in the you might as well walk around with a Bluetooth, dude.
And I saw a Chris Rock ad for his special.
Uh-huh.
And I fucking get out of the shower. I'm like, oh yeah, dude, I forgot it. I wonder if that's on Netflix. I turn it on. He's walking on stage live. Like I just happened to catch it exactly when
it already happened?
Yeah, like 2 days ago.
It was it was live too.
Live, he was doing it as it was streaming.
Before you say anything, I saw that on Twitter, and I commented. I'm like, he's not the same anymore. So with that being said, was it good?
Mid. Mid.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There was like the first 20 minutes was the funniest in my opinion.
By the way, is there a way to say mid without sounding like a dick?
No.
Like, say something genuinely is mid, but you want to be like, it's just mid.
It was. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was just mid.
Yeah, he's not the same. I mean, listen,
he's still top 5 in my book of all time. He still is, but it was a mid special.
He's one of those guys. I don't know what he is in my book. I would have to, again, that tier list would help a lot. But I will say this: he is one of the most. Even though he's insanely popular, I still think he's insanely underrated.
Yes.
No one ever brings him up. When people bring up
their
top comedians, they like. Maybe it's because he's like right out of the list but he never gets brought up ever. Ever.
I definitely laughed out loud a few times. So the first 20 minutes were really funny. But like I was comparing it to Louis C.K.'s, who I just saw like a month before that, and it's not even close. Like they're just in different ballparks. But
yeah, no offense to Chris Rock though, but like his top 3 specials, which like came out around that like early 2000s time or whatever, or late 90s or which are some of them are fucking amazing. Like the big piece of chicken one is still one of the best jokes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those specials Louis C.K. wrote for some of them. So, it's like,
but Louis C.K.'s top specials are still just so much better.
Oh,
I still love that joke from Chris Rock where it's like, if the kid can't read, that's mommy's fault. But if the kid can't read because the lights ain't on, that's daddy's fault. That's fucking great. Oh, another guy, and I know you don't like him as much, and I'm not saying he's as good as Chris Rock, but goddamn, he had, I want to say 2. Yeah, he had 2 specials. Cat Williams, 2 of his specials are fucking awesome.
Yeah, Cat Williams.
When
he was like popping, he had a really funny one.
The Chrysler 300 joke is still, I still see an old Chrysler 300 and that joke pops up in my head. It's like, it looks like a Phantom. It looks like a Phantom. No, nigga, it looks like a Chrysler 300. It's one of the funniest fucking things. And I thought that my entire life. And then when he finally said it, nah, nigga, it looks like a Chrysler 300.
He's the blackest comedian, dude.
Blackest. Hands down.
Time it smells like pine cones in here. Daddy be tripping.
I'm going to buy 100 gifts from the dollar store. My kids get for Christmas. Yeah, no, he's fucking. Oh, dude, the motorcycle bit. He had 2 of his specials are fucking bomb. I can't remember the other one, but I remember the set for one of them, and it's fucking great.
Yeah, like Comedy Central heyday.
Yeah. Oh, God, remember Comedy Central Presents?
Yeah.
Those like 30-minute specials with those nothing burgers.
Oh, yeah.
Those poor people.
I would always go to Comcast On Demand to get mine. Even though they were usually Comedy Central, but it was like, that's where I found Bill Burr and a lot of others, Joe Rogan.
Pandora helped me a lot. It helped me a lot.
For like recommending new ones.
Yeah, recommending new ones and just getting the highlights of everything. Like Joe Rogan's he's a really good stand-up, but like for me he's highlight. Like a whole special from him can be a little much, but if you want to just break down the good ones, like I can listen to that definitely.
I think, dude, I think it's I don't know, it must be me at this point, but the most recent specials I've seen are the Louis C.K. one, Shane Gillis's, the Chris Rock one, and probably like another one here there, but all four of them start off really strong and just suck towards the end, man. And it's not my attention span. It's like, dude, like even the Louis C.K. one, like his closer fucking stunk compared to the rest of his shit.
I didn't see it yet. I know you sent it to me. I still haven't even like opened it, which well, my bad. But you're talking about the MSG one, right?
Yeah, the MSG one.
Well, to be fair,
and even Shane Gillis's, the last 20 minutes fucking suck, dude. I love that special, but the last 20 minutes, like, what the fuck are we talking about?
A couple things. One with the Louis C.K. one, you were right. I rewatched Sorry and Sincerely, and you were right. Sorry is better. I don't know why I thought Sincerely was better. I think it was just because it was so long since I saw a special from him that I was just so happy he was back. But Sorry is better. With the Shane Gillis one, dude, I've been wanting to tell you this, and I know you know it, and I really do think this affected his special, but remember like 75% through the special, he talks about how like you can hear music coming from the other like room.
Oh,
dude, yeah. I really think that took him off his game, and how could it not? You know, like that was his first like real special. And then like he literally mentions like, dude, fucking music it's so much cooler than comedy. Like, yeah. I really do think that threw him off his fucking game, and it just like made.
Dude, I completely forgot about that.
I think that's fair to say that threw it off.
It's been like a year since I saw, but now that you say that, I do remember that because there was some like festival going on or something like literally across the street.
And we can't hear it as much as they can because it's being edited.
It
probably was just, imagine if you were like there, it was probably like, oots. So I'm going to give him a pass on that. But you're right. True. It wasn't as good the last 10 to 15 minutes, but I do think it was because of that. At least to
makes sense.
A degree.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
But yeah, I guess I get what you're saying, but I haven't.
It was funny because Chris Rock fucked up his last joke.
What do you mean?
And because it's live, like he just fucked it up. Like there's no going back and taping another.
What do you mean he fucked up his last show? What do you mean?
No, his last joke. So his closer, he's talking about the Will Smith shit.
Oh, he stumbled over it or something?
He completely fucked the joke. Yeah, he was saying like, he's like, oh, Jada Pinkett Smith started talking shit because he got nominated for Emancipation. And then he's like, and then he gave me he's like, oh, I fucked the joke up. He's like, the movie is Concussion, and then he gave me a concussion. So he completely fucked the joke up, but.
Shit, dude, I have to admit, I totally forgot about that.
What?
I swear to you, I totally forgot the Will Smith thing.
Well, what, like a year ago, yeah.
Yeah, but this is his first special since that happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh, so and he closed with that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought, like, oh, they probably made up, and, like, maybe it was, like, a whole fucking just Hollywood bullshit, like, drama, da-da-da. Like, no. Like, they're beefing.
Like, man slapped the shit out of him.
There was no ounce of, like, hey, we've talked since, and no, they're not on good terms.
I mean, you slapped the shit out of the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I understand, like, this is me taking my conspiracy hat off for a second. Like, you don't understand. It was all for ratings, or you don't understand. It's all fake. I'm going to just take that all off and just acknowledge the fact that a man slapped the shit out of another man on live TV. Like, if that is the reality of the situation, there's no back end of this. There's no corporate or anything. There's no lizard people. There's no nothing. If it's just a man slapped the shit out of another man, then yeah, it's going to be a long time until they're cool with one another. It's going to be a very long time if it ever happens.
And then, dude, the special ends and there's like Dana Carvey and like
who?
There's like Dana Carvey and
no,
exactly
when you said yeah. I heard you the first time. Dana.
Yeah, exactly. Who?
Carvey. I'll look him up. Oh my God!
Remember that guy that pretended to be a turtle in a movie?
The dude from Wayne's World. No, he's funny, at least in a couple movies.
Well, he was sitting there with like David Spade and like this round table, and then they're like,
Oh, no, I can't.
well, what a good special. Well, here, let's talk. And I couldn't have clicked off
I
that.
can't-
I was like, you think I'm gonna sit here and watch a bunch of C-rate comedians talk about the special? Like, what?
I can't do the round table
Netflix.
anymore with the comedian.
What are you thinking?
I can't. Well, no, Netflix ate it up, but I can't do the round table with the comedians anymore. I just can't. It's just you know, I don't want to be like the gay guy, but it just seems like it goes against everything that. Like, I thought the whole point of being funny was to like not take yourself seriously, and that's painting it with a broad brush. I'm sure you can take yourself seriously and be funny, but it's like fucking like it just shows that people who are comedians are jealous of the popular table, so they're trying to have their own like popular table in the cafeteria room.
Yeah.
And that's all it is.
Also, it's not a fucking sports game. Like, I don't need a breakdown after the fucking.
Oh, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, dude. And the comments on YouTube.
Like, there's nothing I missed. I didn't get up halfway to take a piss and miss 10 minutes. Like, I don't need a breakdown. All right.
Yeah.
I saw the special. I just saw it. Literally just saw it.
You ever just read comments on people who like clearly don't like someone, but they're trying to act like that's not the reason? So like they'll go, no, the reason this joke's bad is because like
well, I'm actually this.
It's like,
and I still hate that.
Yeah, it's like, dude, shut up. You don't shut up. Shut up. You faggot. You're just faggot. With that being said, I think before I die, I should fuck a tranny.
Yeah.
Right? We should, right?
I tried to get into it, but I just couldn't.
I thought you were like super into it.
No, remember that one time I tried to jerk off to that video? And I told you about it. You called me gay.
Oh, that's right. That was a good
You got
one.
real Catholic. But
yeah, but it was because you became a pussy, so it made it funnier.
Yeah, but I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could actually fuck one.
Oh, for like $1,000?
No.
$10,000.
All right. Well, I mean,
I got bills.
Yeah. I could work something out, but
$5,000.
why not?
You said why not?
No, probably not. Probably not. But
$6,500. I want to know where the bar is.
I mean, how hard does she look like?
Condom or no condom? Because now you're fucking an asshole if you do. You have to remember that. There's no other part.
I love how, without even a second thought, we already know we're talking about a male to female. Like, there's no even semblance of this could be a girl to male.
I feel like that would be gayer.
It would be.
I feel right, wouldn't it?
I feel like that's not even a tranny. That's just like a lesbian.
Well, then it wouldn't be gayer. Then it'd be just a girl who's a lesbian, which is kind of hot.
Yeah, but she looks like a guy. So
well, then it becomes gayer.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it would depend. I might go for 6,500.
When I'm 35, yeah, you're doing it for 65. I'm doing it for 65.
It depends what they look like.
I'm doing it for $65 and a fucking Happy Meal. I'm hungry.
Lollipop.
What's it called? I might do the second half gay. I'm tired. Girls are fucking. They just cause me stress.
I wish.
Right?
I would love to be gay, dude.
Oh, I fantasize.
Too bad you
about
can't, like, if there was a pill I could take, I'd take it.
You know what it is with me? It's the grossness of it. Yeah. Because, like, even
fucking man ass out of here.
The perfect gay couple has had to have a couple episodes where, like, oops, like, shit, you know? Like,
yeah.
Like, all right, throw the guy out of the way. Say you have a girlfriend, right? From age 30 to age 80. Like, you both live for 50 years together, and all you do is anal sex. There's going to be some times where it's just, oh no.
Yeah.
So it's the
Imagine
same.
if a chick just, like, ate a giant bowl of chili for every meal for fucking 10 years.
Oh yeah, and by the way, if I'm fucking a guy and we're together, we're going out to we're going out to bars, we're eating chicken wings, like spicy hot wings.
Oh yeah.
We're drinking Yinglings. Like, dude, anal sex is gonna be a nightmare. We might just have to blow each other and call it a day. It's like, all right, let's blow each other. We can't call each other's mothers, and let's watch the rest of this game. Hut hut.
I'd be gay if I could.
I'd be bi if I could.
If only if it was a choice.
I would be.
Oh yeah, bi.
Because
actually,
then
that's better, 'cause then you
the whole world.
then you have all the flavors.
All the flavors.
You miss out on nothing.
Yeah. Except for animals, that we would have. I would be bi.
Wait,
I would be
except for animals.
I'd be bi.
I didn't know that was ever on the table.
I'd be bi, and I would try to legalize animal sex, and then at that point, though, the world. Well, then the kids. Okay, I'd be.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. We're not having fun anymore.
You know, once you're talking about fucking Lucky the dog, that's one thing, but let's keep it PG-13.
With his little collar jangling.
Just be attracted to literally everything.
By the way, is fucking a dog, is that illegal or no?
A dog?
Yeah, is it? I'm gonna
Gotta be.
I'm gonna look that up. Hold on, let me.
While you do that, I'm gonna take a piss and grab water.
I'm gonna open incognito mode. I don't even know how to open incognito mode. Update. Oh. I've been trying to update Chrome for like 8 years. It doesn't. Is it. Well, first off, what's the score of this next game? Oh, okay. They're starting to run away with it. Kind of. Can I unmute this? Or will that get copyrighted?
All right, I'm back.
Oh, that was quick. All right, hold on. Is it illegal to fuck a dog? And whoop whoop. Oh, hey, how's it going, officer?
There's no way it is.
Well, let's find out. Laws punishing individuals who have sex with non-human animals.
What does that
mean? Non-human animals.
That's a little redundant.
Have existed since the earliest written legal. It's like the first law.
That was the first law.
All right, guys.
All right, we gotta stop fucking these dogs.
Hey guys, I'm happy we're we grew from hunter-gatherer, now we're like harvesting agriculture and everything, but Rick over there keeps fucking the cows, and like it's really fucking up our
But what am I gonna fuck? Fuck your slave.
In the United States, bestiality has long been prohibited. Okay, so it's illegal.
It's law.
It's a law on the book. It was one of the first laws. That's crazy, dude.
It's crazy that they had to make it a law.
Have they heard of Mr. Hands?
Like, it's crazy it had to be written in a book somewhere important.
Oh, that's
to stop it.
Written law prohibiting fucking animals.
I wonder what the sentencing is for that.
That's what I'm trying. All right, table of state animal sexual assault laws.
I'd love to have the persecutor.
Gem, the logo to this website is like a little outline of a dog.
I love for the persecutor to be like Lucy didn't like it.
I'd like to hear the defense.
Yeah, the defense would be like,
Your Honor, Sprinkles was wearing a dress.
Yeah, she was begging for it.
I've never seen a dog wear a cone like that after being spayed.
She started humping first.
It's not like she can get pregnant anymore. All right, introduction.
The tongue was sticking out.
Have you ever felt a cat's tongue on your face? It scratches you in a way you'll never believe. Can your wife do that? All right. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's what he said to the judge. That was his defense.
Wait, hold on, Jeff.
Can your wife lick like a kitty?
Jeff, hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Shut the front door.
Alabama, citation in name of law, bestiality. The penalty, Class A misdemeanor. Misdemeanor?
Oh, boy.
You don't even get points on your license for
You gotta pick up trash on the highway for a day. It's like, what are you here for?
All right, Class A misdemeanor meaning. Among misdemeanors, Class A or Level 1 crimes are the most are the most serious, incurring fines and jail time up to well, actually, to be fair, like imagine being in jail for a year because you fucked a poodle.
No. No, I could not imagine that. I would kill myself.
Arizona, Class 6. Yeah, by the way, you're getting fucked up in jail if you went there for fucking a dog. Arizona, Class 6 felony. Wow.
What's the max amount of time you'd go to jail before killing yourself?
I would always try to escape if I was there for life. I would never give up the fight.
Oh, of course.
Because like,
but like, I don't think I'd go there for a year. If they were like, you have to go to jail for a year, I would flee. And then if they were about to catch me, I'd just kill myself, I think.
But then what you can do is just keep trying to escape until they kill you. You know?
Oh, that way you don't have to do it yourself.
Yeah, and then you keep the fight alive. You know, you went down swinging.
Ooh.
Now that's easy to say. That's like
I wouldn't even want to go in there though.
It's like those people who say like, "Oh, never tap out." It's like, yeah, but dude, when you feel like your head's gonna be pulled off your shoulders, like
never tap out.
Yeah, never tap.
I think I can get him to tap.
Felony imprisonment for not
bring in Cujo.
Misdemeanor class C felony. What? Oh, you're Mass, right? Massachusetts.
Yeah. Well, it's probably legal here.
Felony for dude. They have a first offense: imprisonment in the state prison for not more than 7 years, or by imprisonment in a jail or house of correction for not more than 2.5 years, by a fine not more than 5,000, or that actually, or by both such a second or subsequent. Oh, you learned your lesson there, huh?
Second offense.
Imprisonment in the state prison for not more than 10. So you can do that. Technically means you can do 10 years for a second degree animal fucking. Damn.
Well, there was that girl. Remember that was fucking her dog. The YouTuber.
There's a lot of girls that fuck their dogs. I mean, right?
Yeah, but there was the one on YouTube. Like
New York's
was, like,
a class
vocal
A
about it.
You told me about this, but I forgot about who she is. But and then we saw her, and I think the first thing I said was, "She looks like she fucks her dog."
yeah, that's right. It was like Leafy is Here was going after her for a while.
That's right. I forget.
But she was. I mean, how did she not? Maybe she did get scooped up.
Because it's like anything. Like people.
If it was a guy, he'd be arrested immediately.
Oh, he'd be hung at the stake.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, we used to burn women for being witches, so like it's all coming around.
I mean, they deserved it though.
By the way, I said that with there's this girl Marcella who was a guest on the podcast a couple times. Wisdom, she's a wisdom girl, but
oh boy.
We talked about witches, and I brought up the fact, like, well, maybe there's no more witches because we actually all burned them. Maybe we were right. That's why they don't exist anymore.
Yeah, I know the Salem ones. It was women on women crime though.
See, the thing with Salem that keeps fucking me up is I always thought about witches, but now I think about black people, and which one is the? Are they the same place?
What?
There was a movie called Salem, but it was about like the Civil Rights Union or something.
I didn't know about that. No, we were the witches though.
Oh, that was Salem's in Massachusetts?
Yeah.
Oh,
one guy.
Salma. Oh, Salma. Is that a different place?
Yeah, this is Salem.
How do you spell Salem?
SALEM.
SAL what?
SALEM.
Ah, this is SELMA. Salem, in a 2014 historical drama film directed by Ava DuVernay and written by Paul Webb. It is based on the 1965 Salma to Montgomery voting rights marches initiated. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it's a different.
But they think they were high on ergot.
I'm sorry.
Like the bread got like moldy and it makes this like hallucinogen, so they're pretty sure that they were like high as fuck on hallucinogens, so they really did think they were witches.
The Salem witch trials were a series of hearings and isn't that insane? And prosecutions of people accused of witchcraft.
I went there, dude.
You were there in 1693?
No, but I've been to the church where they did it.
That's so crazy, dude.
We learned the whole trial. They were actual trials, like court trials.
And that's why I always think like.
But a lot of it was like Jessica being like, "Yo, this bitch Sarah is a fucking witch," because they hated it. Like,
yeah.
It was literally like Mean Girls. That's what it was.
She said 2 + 2 = 4. She's a witch.
Yeah, it was literally just evil women. It was like Me Too.
Yeah, dude. And that's why I always think about stuff like, what are people in the year 2300 going to think about us? This says 1693.
I think we're fucking monkeys.
This says 1692. That's like what, 350 years roughly ago?
Yeah, before the country was a country, yeah.
So like, what are people from 2400 going to think of us? Aren't they going to think of us the same, if not more, because technically technology is advancing at a faster rate?
Yeah, dude. I think if we saw someone from that age, we'd be like, we wouldn't even know what, our head would pop. The same way theirs would if we came out with a fucking smartphone. Oh, they probably just hang you as a witch. Like, no, watch this.
Oh yeah, no, they're coming to if there's a time machine, they're coming here. I'm not going to their house.
Black magic.
Fuck that.
It's like, no, it's a fob.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to save you.
I told you about Dance. What was it? Dance Mania? I think it was called Dance Mania.
Yeah, is that when they all like started dancing for? That sounds sus to me though.
Is it Dance Mania? No, it was
Like,
called.
how do you just break out and dance as a town? That sounds like it's like there's a name for that.
It was like mass hysteria, not dancing.
Where you like hire people and they all like start dancing in a train station at the same time.
Dancing
Mania?
Mania?
It's called something.
Oh, Flashdance.
Flashdance. Yeah, I think that's
you
what
think
it was.
You think in the 14th century they were flash dancing?
Flash dancing.
For what? What MTV video were they fucking shooting for?
There was some podunk town that no one knew, so they wanted to be famous or something.
Was it called Dancing? I thought it was called something else. Huh. I thought it had a ringer. And Dancing Mania was a social phenomenon that occurred primarily in.
He brought on that like gay history guy one time.
Thought he too.
Oh no, I think it was Social Stud.
You brought on Social Stud, and you like, I know, and I talked to him still. I like Social Stud. He's a cool kid.
I'm not saying. I love how you push me in the fucking furnace.
You just said you brought on that gay history guy.
No, because I was thinking of another dude.
Remember that one dude? Remember that kid we
might be who I'm talking about.
No, this is different. But remember that kid we brought on, who like I knew him from watching like one or two of his YouTube videos. And his channel was about him traveling.
Whitey. I hated that.
He never, and he like,
dude. So what's like going to Italy like? That was fun. Like, get him out of here. Get him off the fucking podcast right now.
You know he was purposely answering. Like he was snickering the whole time.
I'm sure, but I hated it.
I hated it.
No, I didn't hate him, but he was just boring. He wasn't a good guest.
Oh no, he was terrible. Even if he had a personality, it would probably be boring.
Yeah, his YouTube, like, what did he do? He like folded a paper like 100 times or something. Like that was his big like claim to fame.
Oh yeah, he did something for like 4 hours. We did one of those videos.
He's like, yeah, I counted to like 1 million once, and we're like, huh. So how's France?
Oh, dude, I just saw this one guy get knocked out on the subway. Oh, this poor...
Oh, is it Fight Haven?
No. It is. It is Fight Haven.
I love that fucking Twitter.
So, you know what sucks, though? It's Philadelphia Eagles fan gets terminated in front of, like... it's in front of his girl. There's something about that. Just like, yeah, you know? Like,
especially if he was the one to start it. He gets all loud and proud and then just gets knocked out.
Do you ever look at him the same? It's hard to, right?
No, they're breaking up within the year. I don't think you can be respectable after that.
I'm watching this one dude. He's like slapping the shit out of a donkey. And now he's trying to get on the donkey. And now the donkey's... he's still slapping him. Slapping him. He kicks him. Oh, now yeah, fuck him up. Yeah, donkey's got it. He's biting on his leg and dragging him, dude.
Ooh. Sounds scary.
Jeez. Oh my God. Who is this? Oh, Scarlett Johansson. Jesus. Holy tits. Put him away.
Holy tits.
He thinks he's on the team. One more video, then I'll stop. Oh, okay. It's just a baseball player. All right.
We never thought of another arguable thing, though.
We're not in a million years, did we?
So I went into the Chris Rock thing.
I mean, I would say Chris Rock versus Louis C.K., but we're gonna know who's gonna win that. At least.
Yeah, that's not even.
Yeah, it's not even fun to argue.
It'd be fun like a decade and a half ago to argue, but. Now it's.
Oh my God, Louis C.K. early 2000s was. Oh, by the way, that's the thing. How old?
Now Louis C.K. used to suck though.
He did when he had hair.
If you watch some of his old shit, oh my God, he stunk.
Well, his age is 55, right? And Chris
somewhere around there. Yeah.
I just looked it up. Chris Rock's.
He doesn't look as old, but he's up there too.
He's 3 years older, but it's so weird because he got famous way sooner. At least, yeah, he got famous way sooner. Louis C.K. got famous later in his career.
Right. Hmm.
Huh.
Huh.
Oh, if you want to know something cool. Oh, so we have an invitation for poker. That's going to be fun. If you want to know something cool, I will be buying spiked whipped cream and eating it off a girl's vagina on Friday. So that's cool.
Nice.
Nice.
What's that about?
I just saw. I didn't know that they made whipped cream that had alcohol in it. So I was like, well, why don't we do this? Because, like, I just think because honestly, dude, like the thought of like eating
It's a good enough reason as any. Yeah.
the thought of eating whipped cream off a girl's pussy is cool, but like when you show up with that big red ready whip, like you're about to put it on a pie or something, it's just
Ready whip.
yeah, because that's the
Show
only
with
one.
a tub of Cool Whip.
Oh, here's my ShopRite brand fucking whipped cream. So like it looks more seductive, the alcohol version, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks more hoary. And by the way,
Smells like strawberries.
that's what it's being used for.
Yeah.
It's 1,000% what people are using that shit for.
Oh, definitely. I didn't know they made alcohol.
I saw it through.
How does that even work?
Like any infused alcohol thing, dude. It's just,
Yeah, but doesn't it like? Isn't the whipped cream like not even in the can yet?
I don't. You talk to them.
Like, isn't it just the chemical and then it like comes out as whipped cream?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because they used to like kill bald eagle eggs or something.
What?
And they had to switch the chemical. Remember, like DDT used to like kill bald eagle eggs.
DDT, like the wrestling move?
Yeah, but it was some chemical and spray, like hairspray, and it almost killed bald eagles. You don't remember that? Or like that was like when we were growing up. It had just been banned when we were younger.
No, I don't.
Like the 70s and 80s, they got like fucking massacred by this chemical. Almost killed peregrine falcons too.
Why do you know all this?
I don't know. I like birds.
I know. I was gonna say, why do you?
But this is like common knowledge. Though.
This is not common knowledge.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
DDT.
I've heard. I think I've heard of DDT. And
every fucking kid.
I can't finish.
Right.
I was trying to say I've heard of like what's it called? Not airsoft containers, but aerosol. Like those were banned. The old school.
Yeah, it was the DDT in it.
Okay, but that was more for the ozone. I didn't know it was also killing birds.
It was for bald eagles mainly.
You know what I haven't seen in a while? Remember when we were kids? It seemed like every fucking month, like Dawn had to wash off a duck because it was covered with oil. Does that?
I know. I remember that.
Does that not happen anymore?
I don't know, but you're right. There must have been a lot of spills.
Every fucking week, there was just like, oh, another duck. But you know who's gonna save the day? Dawn. It will clean your dishes too. Your stainless steel pot will be spotless.
It's just a giant Dawn ship, like pouring oil in the ocean. Like, we're getting some more PR this week, boys.
Oh yeah, dude. Every time
they're twirling their mustache.
Every time there was an oil rig crash, they just cracked their fingers like, yeah. All right, boys, let's fire. Right. Let's fire it up.
No one has cameras yet. Let's go, boys.
It doesn't happen anymore.
No, but you're right. Every single commercial for Dawn, they were fucking saving a goose.
A seal. There was always a seal every now and then.
And I remember, like...
There was always some lady with a trash bag. She was just, like, picking up shit for some reason. It's like, that has nothing to do with the oil. That's just littering, but okay.
It always seemed like it would take, like, an hour long to scrub the oil off, too. It always seemed pretty caked in.
Yeah, I gotta admit, like,
I want to see how long the uncut version is.
Not even that. It's like, Dawn, if you're like trying to sponsor your shit, like maybe clean that duck a little faster. Thing's gonna drown before you get it off his beak. You think breathing in like highly 100% concentrated oil for half an hour is good for the duck? You better get a fucking power hose. Fuck Dawn for 5 seconds. Put that motherfucker in a dishwasher. What else do we not see anymore from when we were kids?
The DDT, the fucking Dawn.
Oh, no one talks about the ozone anymore. Remember the ozone?
Oh yeah, the greenhouse gases.
Because now people still talk.
Everyone talks about it.
Well, people talk about like climate.
It's called global warming.
Well, people talk about climate change, right? And they talk about how like, all right, yeah, we gotta admit it definitely is happening now. But no one remember when we were kids, we'd see like a little fucking like a graphic that shows like, oh, here's the big hole in the ozone right over Antarctica. And I don't see that. I don't see that little diagram anymore. What happened to that?
I know. What did happen to it? Because they used to just be a giant hole. They would say
there's a giant hole. It's only gonna get bigger.
Burn your skin off.
Yeah, don't go here, or else you'll get cancer.
It's gonna get too hot.
I don't see that anymore.
We're gonna be like Venus. They would always talk about Venus. The greenhouse gases. It's like Venus.
Did they talk? Yeah, I think they might have talked about Venus.
Yeah, they were like the nitrogen.
What else?
Then they changed from that to like it's gonna be a little warm.
You want to know something else I don't see anymore?
Hurricanes.
And we kind of talked about it in a different way like half a year ago, but
tornadoes.
I don't hear shit about Yellowstone anymore.
Oh yeah, that's like a big Twitch meme.
Is it?
Yeah, just like randomly out of fucking nowhere, every once in a while, the chat will just be like the worried face emote with like Yellowstone, and then the whole chat will turn into the worried face.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
those are
only once in a great while.
Those are times on the internet that I'm happy for humanity.
Yeah. The only reason I like Twitch is just for those little moments.
Yeah, I don't hear shit about Yellowstone. Let's see.
I know Yellowstone. Oh, and the earthquake one.
Earthquake.
Yeah, there's like a Yellowstone of earthquakes off the coast of California. They always talked about when we were young. They're like, the big one's coming.
It's gonna break off.
There was whole like History Channel documentaries about it. They were like, it's every 200 years and it's been fucking 400. And it's like, all right, Charlie, like go back. I don't think an earthquake's gonna be taking California out anytime soon. Might demolish a couple buildings, but I think we'll be fine.
You know what I was just because I got invited to poker. My brother, he pisses me off sometimes. He acts like we don't hang out that much. We don't. It's more for family gatherings for the most part. But like he will sometimes bring up the fact like, oh, no invite. Like you didn't. I invite this dude to things all the time. He never comes. How's that my fault?
But he just wants the invite.
I shouldn't say. By the way, I shouldn't say all the time. But I invite him to things as much, if not more, than he invites me to things. He never comes. Like, dude, the other day I went to a concert. The day of the concert, I said, hey, do you want to come to the concert with me? Right? I had an extra ticket. He goes, no, I'm going to so-and-so's place to watch the fight. Come over. It's like, I just told you I'm going to a fucking concert, you retard.
I'll just ditch the concert that I wanted to go to.
It's unreal. It's so stupid. Oh my God.
And then the next week he'll be like, remember I invited you over for the fight? It's like, no. I hit you up.
and then he'll go, you hit me up last second. It's like, if I never hit you up, you would have never hit me up for the fucking fight. Like, dude, I don't understand. This is the gayest argument of all time. Just say you don't want to hang out. Like, that's fine. Just tell me that, you fucking jackass. Oh my
that's
God.
Funny. Family, dude.
What else? There's got to be a couple other things. Do people still talk about the war on Christmas? Is that still a thing?
The war on Christmas? Oh, was that a thing?
That was a thing with people going, they're trying to make us say happy holidays. And it's just, I mean.
Yeah, that was a thing for like a year in like 2015 or something.
I have to admit, when I was a kid, the fact that I cared about gay shit like that, like I actually wasn't even like, yeah, man, what's that about? And then like now that I'm older, I'm like, man, dude, was my life that easy? I know. I wish I can go back to complaining about that shit.
Yeah, I didn't ever care about the Christmas thing, but I cared about equally stupid shit. You can't say happy holidays.
Fucking
I don't remember. There's a lot of shit like that though.
Let's see, when I was a kid. Oh, no one talks about the World Trade Centers anymore, but that's probably because they don't exist.
Yeah, no, they did like this past 9/11 though. I didn't hear peep.
I think it's kind of like that South Park episode where I think it's 22.3 years or 23.2 years when something becomes funny finally. Like South Park did an episode where it was 20 something years since like the discovery of AIDS, and like they all start laughing at AIDS. It's like, oh, it's hit that point. It's funny now. So, I mean, 9/11 now has been 22 years. So, I think people kind of stopped giving. I mean, realistically, people stopped giving a shit probably after the first week. They really hammed that up.
If they weren't in New York, yeah.
They hammed that up for a long time, didn't they?
Well, that's because they were dealing with it forever.
They milked it, though, for a long time.
No, they did. They did. Like, it was still like a decade after the fact. That like every the anniversary.
My cousin, it's like your cousin was a chain smoker. He was going to die around this time anyway. Like, shut up. He worked in an office in New York. He was probably like he probably saw Delta coming in and was like, thank you. If it was,
but I remember
if
they
it was
were
Spirit Airline, that plane would have missed. It would have hit Wyoming or something. It would have never made the destination. They'd still be on the tarmac to this day. I said no carry-on luggage.
What was it? Which company was it?
I don't know. That's
funny though.
There's no way that company. Yeah, actually, I don't think I never. What airline was 9/11? I'm sure that's in New York City. 2 planes, American Airlines and United. Oh wow, these guys didn't even get a discount on their flights. They chose 2 different airlines. They really had nothing to live for. Holy shit. Oh, shit. American Airlines and United Airlines. They're both
Louis C.K. had the funniest joke about that.
What did he say?
Where he was like, man, you have to, like, as terrible as it was, you have to just stand back, like, and be like, wow, they nailed it.
Dude, I was just
like bingo. like 2 times. Drop it 2 times on him.
Dude, I just posted the picture of the second
bullseye, dude.
Holy shit, that's fucking great.
You said that on a podcast, dude. I was on the ground. I was like, it's so true though. Like, good on their side of it. Like, dude, we fucking got him. Dude.
Yeah, dude, even the best pilot in the world wouldn't have been able to do that on accident.
What? Yeah, twice. So what a shot, dude.
I just posted the picture of it. Here's the second plane coming in. It is pretty crazy to think, like, well, first off, how big the buildings are. It makes that plane look like,
I know, because those are giant jets. Like,
yeah, those are nice size planes. Those are at least had to be at least.
They're full commercial planes, I think.
Oh well, they're commercial, but I'm saying
they're
like
full seaters.
At least 120 plus people type planes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying jumbo jet like 3rd decker on the top. But still 120 plus. That's a plane's a plane. It's a lot of fucking plane.
I know, and it's still not even as wide as the building one side,
which is crazy to think about.
But still, like, I'm
think how that fucking thing fall down. And we're not talking about Boeing 737 here. But dude, that's such a great. It's like bulls.
Oh, dude, it's so funny.
Bullseye.
Yeah, bulls. 2 times.
When you type Louis C.K.'s name, do you still type Louis C.K.? Hello?
No, I type Louis. I think that's how it's spelled, right?
Well, that's how I type it, but technically, like, Louis is Louie, which he has it spelled in some places, but I always just type Louis C.K. But
like Louis?
Yeah, like Louie.
Oh, no, I always do it with the S.
Yeah, I always.
I
always do it to the S too. However, I still say Louis C.K. when I'm typing it with the S. Is what I'm saying.
Right, but Louis with the S, it's still called Louis C.K. because he's Mexican. That's how you say it in Spanish, Louis.
Okay. I thought it like there was something to it, but now that makes more sense. Also, when the fuck did an S sound like an IE in Spanish?
Well, it does because the CK. So if you say Louis C.K., it just sounds like Louis C.K. You know what I mean? But then he did have the show called Louis without the S. So I don't fucking know. Who knows?
I don't know.
I think he's not Mexican. I think he's faking it.
Bullseye. What a joke.
Oh my God.
I'm looking at the aftermath. This one building got torched. That sucks. Yeah.
Bro, if you were Al Qaeda, you had to be like, motherfuck, dude. What a day.
Oh, dude, what a seller. Like, to be fair, we're very selfish. We look at things from our point of view. We could look at things from their point of view.
Yeah, they will. They will, yes.
It's kind of like sports. Someone has to win. Yeah, there's going to be a loser, but there's a winner too. And they were big time. And that's the thing that pisses me off now that I'm older. We were such pussies about it, dude. We cried about it for decades.
Yeah.
We should have said, that's all you got?
Country. Yeah,
that's all you got, huh? 2 planes. One couldn't even make it to fight. One crashed in Philly. Why did we get so gay about it, dude?
Well, they had to be gay about it so they could send the tanks over.
No, be like, okay.
They had to sell the war,
Game on. That's what they should have done. They should have been like, game on. They
were rallying everyone up. They were like, I remember I was like, in 5th grade, I was like, go over there right now.
What blows my mind, and I understand, all right, I'm trying to take the conspiracy theory out of it. What blows my mind is that the buildings fell, but it's like, couldn't one at least just fell halfway?
I know, they fell so perfect.
They both had a fucking slinky, that motherfucker. I mean, like an accordion went off. It's crazy.
I'm not saying till the day I die, I'll be like, it was sus the way they fell. I don't care what anyone says. Yes, I don't have any type of theory behind it, but it was sus, and everyone agreed it was sus.
Oh yeah, dude. Even people who think 100% it was the planes that did it are like, yeah, it's pretty fucking weird that they fell that way.
Yeah, so perfect.
So perfect.
You couldn't have been more perfect.
It couldn't have been, dude. Like nothing was standing.
Like I've played Jenga before. It never falls that perfect.
And one of them was falling to the side. And then it just, like, what? What?
And both of them, too.
Both of them. Like, that
happens once,
again, bullseye. Dude, you think they were practicing in their cave with darts? No way they hit 2 bullseyes in a row, and yet they do it with a fucking plane twice. At 8:30 in the morning, fucking all yellow stuff in their eyes.
Yeah, they learned how to fly in some Florida school a week ago.
Yeah, dude, they
never seen a plane before in their life.
Caffeine's barely kicking in.
He just perfectly hit.
By the way. Those guys that took over the plane, I mean, how much was their blood rushing? Dude, you want to talk about an adrenaline rush? Fuck the movie Crash. We should just make a remake of those fucking guys.
Oh, dude, I've stolen people's loot in multiplayer video games, and I've almost passed out. Can you imagine once that door sealed after you just knifed the pilot?
I've had doctor's appointments where I started getting lightheaded. That's another thing when they're in the cockpit and they're actually flying the plane.
Oh my God!
From taking over the plane to crashing the plane. What is that time frame of?
Oh my God.
Because I've gone down the highway past the cop where he pulled out. And now I'm just looking through the rear view mirror like, oh shit.
Oh, here it goes.
What are they going through, dude?
Oh my God. I like to see a heart monitor on them. I mean, it must have been fucking exhilarating,
Well, what's the thing?
This is they're about to meet 72 virgins in heaven.
What's the thing that's chanted? Is it not for Allah? It's Allah Akbar, right?
Allah Akbar.
What does that mean again? God, for God or something?
Yeah, for God. It's something to do with God. I mean, that's what they do when they blow themselves up with vests.
I'm gonna look it up, but I already looked up punishment for bestiality and 9/11 photos. I feel like I've reached my plateau or my limit of what I can look up before the CIA is at my door.
Oh yeah, you're on a list.
Allah Akbar is an Islamic phrase called. Allah is an Islamic phrase called Tabar, meaning Allah is greater or Allah is the greatest. Okay, so God is great. kind of thing.
God is the greatest.
Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of me, dude.
Did I?
I mean, that's basically what they did, though, right?
Yeah.
God
is the greatest.
Do you think one of them was like, yeah, I'm not gonna say it. Like he wasn't even in it for like the God part.
Nah.
Just a totally
One
different
of them virgins, dude.
He just hated United Airlines. They like fucked him over from with carry-on luggage one day. Like fuck it. I'm bored.
Well, that's what I love is when that happened. Like people were so clueless. We didn't even know why they hated us. Like I remember, like they would be like, they hate our freedom. Like they don't give a fuck about our freedom. Like we've been bombing their children for 2 decades. Like like they don't give a. They tried to make it like, oh, they just hate fucking rock and roll. It's like, no, dude.
They hate rock and roll.
We're fucking carpet bombing them.
I have to admit, there probably was one guy. Like I also, this is for God and everything, but I also hate country music.
Yeah, like I saw Madonna. We gotta hit them. We don't even let them drive here. We got this bitch.
So is there any more arguables that we can even think of?
I know Al-Qaeda versus fucking I don't know.
Actually,
I'd have to make a list.
That would be we could do that right now. Al-Qaeda versus the Taliban versus ISIS.
Oh man,
I feel like
I'm backing.
I'm backing Al-Qaeda all day.
Yeah, exactly. What are we talking?
ISIS with their fucking their pickup truck that they got from a painter in Colorado.
Taliban, like what? Cut a couple heads off. Fucking ISIS, like what did even ISIS do?
The Taliban's like, I guess, like
Al-Qaeda
in sync to like Backstreet Boys or vice versa. Whoever was the least popular, like they did some shit, but like we all know who's still playing Backstreet Boys at the club right now. Like no one's like. Does anyone even know Taliban's like big claim to fame?
I know.
No
one.
You know what Al-Qaeda's big claim to fame is? Yeah, yeah.
The 2 times.
Not once, but twice.
Yeah. Were you in New Jersey when that happened?
Oh yeah. I remember exactly. Now I shouldn't say exactly because it could be at this point a memory of a memory. But I remember we were coming back from gym class, and we opened the door. And it was elementary school, and my teacher just had tears all over his face. I remember my teacher's name, too. I'm not going to say it, but he just had tears running from his face. And he had the live stream going on, like, one of the computers that was hooked up. And I forget whether it was, like, a CRTV, like one of the TVs with the big backs on it, or a computer. But that's how old this is that, like, if it was a computer, it was one of the computers with the big fucking backs on it. Like it wasn't a laptop or anything. So he just had the live stream of the towers, like just engulfed or like they were already down or whatever. And then I think we got sent home early from school, and I kind of forget because I never went in the towers either, dude. I never went in, which is a really sad regret of mine. I wish I could, because the fucking Freedom Tower is just this faggoty piece of glass dildo. It's such a bullshit excuse of architecture. What a lame design to this.
You hate it. You hate that tower.
It's so stupid.
I love it.
It's annoying. It's an annoying building. It's so sad that is.
But could you like where you could like see the smoke and shit, right?
From New Jersey?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. I don't live in. When I was living.
So you weren't like right on the river or anything?
I'm not in Newark or anything. I'm not in Jersey City or anything like that.
Okay.
I was Central Jersey, so. No, you don't see that. I wouldn't have been able. There might be a part of Central, the Plainfields, or I forget whether it's South Amboy. Is that technically north? I forget. But where I was at, no, you couldn't see it. That would almost be like me saying, like, "Hey, could you see it from Massachusetts?"
True.
Where were you when it happened? You must have been in school too.
Yeah, I was in 5th grade. I remember my teacher's name as well, and yeah, we got sent home for sure.
True. You probably have a better memory of it then.
Yeah, I remember that afternoon very vividly. I remember walking because my parents always used to pick me up, and I walked home alone, like they weren't even there. And then my mom came running down the street. And then
Jeez.
I walked in the house.
People
and
losing their shirts.
Yeah. And I just remember looking at the TV and it was just the towers crumbling over and over. They were just like looping it.
Yeah,
And I
jeez.
went into my room and then it was just a day like, I was like, oh, nice. Home from school. Like, I didn't really, it didn't sink in until like a year later when I was watching the footage back. And I like started crying and I was like, holy shit.
Wait, hold on. Hold
Like
on.
it became real. Like I was like, oh, there was like people in there.
You
and
started
shit. Like,
crying?
yeah, dude.
That's,
Well, I mean, at 5th grade, I mean, I was 11 years old.
Did you ever go in the towers?
No.
Interesting.
But just I was watching the towers fall, like I actually focused on it, I actually saw it with my own eyes and I was like, holy shit, that's like people dying like in the fucking thousands.
Interesting.
That's pretty crazy to watch and I cried.
I do remember seeing, maybe not live streams, but I'm gonna just scoot over the fact that one, you were crying, and two, Ed never
You cried when fucking Kobe
Bryant.
Died,
I knew you were gonna say. I knew I didn't cry. I didn't.
I cried when 3,000.
I didn't
died.
cry when Kobe Bryant died. I pulled over
Yeah,
on
you
the.
did. You pulled over and you grabbed a tissue.
I pulled over on the road because I was gobsmacked.
You patted your mascara and you fucking
I
turned your car off. You fucking fairy.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Honestly, I just forgot. I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
Sorry.
Nah, it's all good.
I stepped on you. I fucking.
I knew you were gonna say Kobe Bryant though. I was like, he's gonna bring up Kobe Bryant. I know he is, and I know he's gonna lie because I never cried and I never said I did. Just like he says,
cried, though. You know you did.
Just like he says, he brought up all the debate points were arguable. You didn't.
I brought up a lot of them though.
You did not bring up the majority.
It's one-sided.
You know it. Sure, I don't care.
That's our next arguable. Who brought up the most?
Oh, let me see how many views the CoffeeZilla versus Logan Paul one got. I would assume either very little or a good amount. Do.
Oh yeah, because that was like during the fucking heat of it.
Well, actually, no, we uploaded it. This came out last week.
Oh, that's right, because they're delayed.
We have a total of 3 Spotify followers. Look at that.
What does that even mean?
It means our podcast. I got 6 playbacks.
Like, I listen to a lot of shit on Spotify. I've never followed anyone on there, though.
Neither have I.
Maybe it just, like, will tell you when a new one came. No, but it already does that with the algorithm.
Yeah, but it's like YouTube. The algorithm can do it, or you can subscribe to people on YouTube still, and maybe, and actually somehow that makes the algorithm worse. You somehow get updated less if you sub this. You want to know our 2 biggest episodes? Tupac versus Biggie, and
okay, that makes sense.
Chicken sandwich versus hamburger.
Really?
Oh, and Patrice O'Neal versus Bill Burr.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
Those make sense, oddly enough.
I feel like that's a good thing because those are like those are 3 things that we were like really into.
Really into, and they're all in different genres.
Exactly.
There's like a food one, a music one, a comedy one.
Our least episode, cheese fries versus chili fries. Yeah, I don't even know why we uploaded that one. Nacho cheese Doritos versus Cool. Yeah, that's a base stat.
I still remember when we did the fucking cat tier list.
We did a cat tier list?
Yeah, like big cats.
Oh,
remember?
yeah.
And like you were shitting on cheetahs like for like an hour straight, and then at the end you're like, I actually like cheetahs. Fucking ass.
But like it's to be fair, like they almost are extinct because they're just like
I know
they don't.
And
matter.
I was shitting on lions like for no reason. Like I put them in A tier. I was like, oh, they're fucking lazy. And then like a week later, I listened. I was like, dude, what was I fucking talking about?
To be fair, lions are slightly overhyped and overrated.
They are. I think that's where I was coming from. But then I saw a video on them, and I was like, they're fucking awesome.
They are, but they also get bodied by buffaloes and hippos and shit. Like just destroy. Like, and when the thing about a lion when it gets bodied, it's not like just this nudge and then they're like, all right, I'll get out. They get like thrown into the air several feet. Like,
oh, and then they're limping away, and you know they're gonna like die in a week.
Yeah, because that's it. Like
they can't hunt anymore.
Well, and that's the thing. Once they get broken, it's over. They're done. They're dead.
Break a little pinky toe. They're like, oh shit. Here goes dinner for the next week.
So that's it, huh?
Yeah, you gotta make a fucking arguable list.
You do too.
I know, but I've already brought.
We'll figure it out. I say 6 years from now, we'll get that tier list for comedians and shit. You'll be gay, I'll be bi.
That's basically already done. I just have to add like 40 more, and then we're good.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't even like stand up anymore. I was watching some old stand up. I'm like, I thought this was funny. This shit's boring. It's just some guy who thinks he's awesome.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Yep.
Okay, guys.
Oh, dude, wait. One other comment I hate on YouTube.
What?
It's crazy in this day and age that I get more facts from a stand-up comedian than I do the news.
Yeah.
And I just want to throw my mouse through his mom's skull. It's just,
This is where we've come to where comedians making more sense than the media.
Than the politicians. It's oh my God. It's like, dude, like, did you not listen to your parents when you were younger?
I know.
And how they sound exactly how you sound right now?
I know.
Blows my mind.
What everyone always acts like politicians just got corrupt. It's like, dude, there was a whole like street jokes about politicians when we were younger. Remember like those streetjokes.com?
Everyone acts like people 100 plus years from now never told a lie.
What, like years ago?
Yeah, as if like everyone was just honest back in the day.
Oh yeah.
It's like
there was no violence. Back in my day.
Back in your day, what?
Back in my day, I could leave my house unlocked. Yeah, that's why there was fucking rape vans patrolling every neighborhood.
Yeah. There was also only 10 people.
Yeah.
Like, you know? Dude, I would never leave my door unlocked.
Not in a fucking zillion years. Like, I live in a very safe neighborhood. I would never.
To hell with people coming in. Like, I just need that one rogue bear that knows how to turn a knob.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Fuck that.
Just come I've seen enough bear videos where they open shit.
I've heard enough horror stories of chimpanzees like going for the nuts and dick first of a guy. I don't need one of those crazy fuckers opening my door.
I'm a fucking wolf.
By the way, if I ever see like a chimp that's on the loose, right? One, I'm like running for dear life for any type of shelter I can get. And two, if I have the chance to grab a weapon and kill this thing, Gem, I'm never going to kill something with more vigilance. Like, just, chimps, monkeys, oh, they suck. If I can get a shovel and just, if I ever see a chimp attacking like a woman, right? And I have a chance to sneak up behind it and just KO, hit it with my car. Oh, this thing's going far, man. It's going far.
By the way, if I see a chimp fucking murdering a woman, I'm running the other way unless I know the woman.
No. If I know for a fact I'm surviving the altercation without any damage, I'm going in full force. If there's a chance I get close and he turns his head on me with those crazy chimp eyes, I'm
giving him the shovel.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Brittany, but you're gonna have to lose your face. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, fuck that. Fuck chimps.
Oh, they're the worst, dude. They're such.
The one argument I get into this day still with people is wolves on YouTube comments. There's two groups of people. There's one group of people who go, they're like the evil hippie, like PETA people. They're like, this video game isn't very accurate because wolves just don't attack people, Wolves actually avoid humans in the wild, and it's like, all right, dude, they almost wiped out humans like various times through history. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I understand there's like the few rogue wolves who like have seen humans before and know what we are and have heard gunshots and they're scared of humans. But like a wild wolf is gonna they take down elk. Okay, they're gonna attack a human. They're not scared of humans. And then there's always the one guy in there who's like, dude, 1-on-1, you could fucking, if you kick the wolf hard, it's like, dude.
Well, hold on just a second.
Dude, you're not, you, zero chance if you didn't have a weapon. You're not beating a wolf in a fight.
It looks like we have our second arguable. Hold on, let me. 158. Now, all right, hold on. 1.58 wolves. Hold on. Let me look up average wolf size. No, not size. Weight. That's the big one. Yeah, dude, 66 to 180 pounds. You know.
Hold on, that's a huge range. An average male wolf's like 130 to 180.
Yeah, dude, you got a chance.
But here's the thing, bro. Is people think it's just a big dog. It ain't just a big dog.
I never saw. All right, so you're arguing with.
I know, but that's what people think. They're like, I could take down a pit bull, so a wolf's just a little bit big. It's a no.
No, First, Jim, I get it. I get even the size of it. Like, the muscle structure is different. Just because it's not weighing 120 pounds as a wolf is not like weighing 120 pounds as a human. I get that. But I'm talking about if you're like a guy who's like 240 pounds, really good shape, you know how to fight. You're saying an MMA fighter wouldn't have a chance?
No, not a huge chance in hell.
Are you high as a kite,
Describe to me how you, as an MMA fighter, how you're beating this. But if you were,
you choke it out. You choke it out.
You choke it out. First off, a wolf thrives on ground game. Okay, if it's going to the ground, you're losing.
First off, it's only on the ground. It's not going to be flying anytime soon. It's a wolf.
No, but I'm saying like striking.
You think it's going to start shadow boxing you?
Unless you break its skull before it takes you to the ground, you're done.
But Jen,
and you're not going to break its skull.
I think you underestimate a human when like death is now, because like we think
you'd be surprised.
Oh shit!
I think you'd be surprised. Wait,
I think you'd be surprised. I can't even get mad at this. I think you'd be surprised.
One of the best fucking moments.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Fuck. Okay. I got no argument now. It's so null and void. I don't think you understand. I think you'd be surprised. I gotta start using that in debates.
No, I actually, the people who think they could beat a wolf in a one-on-one without a weapon, I envy them.
Oh, did I use 2 paper plates instead of 1? Fuck me.
Oh, you did. They peeled off together.
Yeah, but this one didn't get. Okay, no, so this one's good. I'm gonna reuse that one.
I like the plastic lined ones.
Whatever. No, dude. I think you're underestimating. It's rare to, if not ever, we see a human fighting for their life, right? Their life. And usually when they're fighting for their life, they're running like scared. Cause like, flight, get out of the way, get into a safe zone, which is fine. Cause that's kind of like how, humans, that's our way. It's our intelligence that's really separated us. But if it's human versus wolf and the human has no option, backed up into a corner, like it's that saying, like you really find out, like, don't back someone into a corner because you're going to really find out like what they're all about. Mm. So I think you could be, I'm not saying you are, but you could be underestimating the sheer will to live that a human could have.
Yeah. I get that. But the thing is the wolf.
We are also naturally, like, to some extent, all of us, or at least some of us, hunters.
Yes.
Just like the wolf.
But that's the difference, though, is because the wolf is fighting to live every fucking meal of its life. A wolf doesn't eat blueberries. Like, the only time a wolf is eating is he has to kill another animal. So he's getting his practice his entire life, every single day. Whereas, like, a human even an MMA fighter, man. And here's the thing is wolves have a bite force of, like, I don't know the exact number, but I know it's, like, way higher than pit bulls. Like, they can break bones with their bite. So, like, dude, that thing gets your arm's broken. That thing gets your leg's broken. And it's going for your neck immediately, too.
Yeah, and I get what you're saying. And you know what helps your argument, too, and, like, hurts mine? Is because I looked up the average weight for a hyena, right? And it's a little bit smaller than a wolf. But in my mind, I thought, like, a hyena would be a scarier battle for a human. And it goes back to what you're saying. What hurts, what alters my perception on fighting a wolf is the fact that they remind me of dogs.
Yeah.
Like a hyena reminds me of a fucking animal.
Animal, yeah. There's something weird about them.
Crazy ass fucking razor sharp teeth animal. Where I mean,
you catch a wolf in the right light, it's like,
a wolf's but a wolf's the same thing, if not more. Like hyena versus wolf. That's a good question.
Ooh, that's a beautiful.
I feel like a wolf would just on size, but if you were to grab both that are the same,
I know a hyena has more bite force though.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I think hyena has the most of any animal, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that's not true.
Well, maybe a crocodile or something.
Crocodile, and I think there might be a couple other animals more.
Maybe mammal.
Shark, possibly as well.
I know hyenas also can break bones though, because they.
Oh yeah, no, they can. Yeah. They're a little bit more scavengerous than wolves.
And they're smaller, you said? How much they weigh?
I looked up average size. This is saying it's almost similar.
They're a little bit smaller.
90 to 120, but
I mean, they're basically a wolf, though.
I'd say this. I think a human has a chance versus a wolf.
I think it's 0. I mean, unless it has like rabies or it's injured already, or you have once again, if you have a weapon, it's fucking over.
No weapons. No weapons.
Right. No weapons. I think it's a very small chance.
One-on-one, but also there's no sneak attack. It's like that old Discovery Channel show. Like they're both looking at each other.
But how would you win against a wolf though?
You kick it.
I know, but like you'd have to do some damage with that kick, man.
You gotta get it by the neck before it gets you by the neck. Like that's it. You're both going for each other's necks. That's how you're killing each other. You're going for each other's necks. So really, it's whoever can get to that neck first.
You better have a heavy boot on, and you better
no boots.
Dude, then there's no shot.
No, you're in your skippies.
Do you think you're breaking his neck with a fucking Skechers on, dude?
Break and or like crush its airways.
Nah.
You have to like figure out a way to like that front portion of the neck. If you can't break its cervical spine, then you have to crush its airways in some way.
So are you sitting on your back?
Okay.
With your legs out?
So this is how I'll try. If I'm in a,
by the way, also, you can't run. There's no way you're out running.
No. There's no running though. Cause you're fighting.
So you're
in like, I'm not saying like a UFC ring, a way bigger environment than that, but there's no running, right? You're one-on-one.
Yeah. They're faster than any human. So
no. And let's just say it's charging at you. You're going to have to figure out a way.
Start waving your hands.
Yeah, like
try to appear bigger.
If it charges at you, you're gonna have to way to like deflect that attack and see if you can wrap around its neck, or if you're at a stalemate and you're right up next to one another and you're making the first move, you're gonna have to like try to find a way to grab it quickly on the back of its fur. And then with the other hand, just start crushing its esophagus. Now, he's going to obviously probably deflect. I'm not saying the human has the advantage here. I'm just saying there's a way to win this fight if you're a human. There's a way to win it. You can also try to break its fucking legs, dude. If it tries to jump at you and you're lucky enough to grab one of its legs by both your hands, just start fucking snapping and flailing that thing. Snapping. Because now that thing doesn't have the ability to pounce on you anymore. It's fucked.
Yeah, one good paw. Get one paw out of the game.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, an MMA fighter, someone who's big and knows how to fight, they might have a...
I'll say
I
this.
Still think there is.
How about this? You got a human, you have a wolf, right? Wolf breaks its front left leg, and a human breaks its left arm. Do you think now the wolf has lost more in the fight?
The wolf's lost more, 100%.
So that's a big deal.
Because he's four-legged.
Humans are more reliant. I think their intelligence helps with that. They're more adaptive with injuries. It seems like. So
yeah, and plus you don't need your arms as much as you need your legs.
And they both need their legs.
Right.
It's I think you'd be surprised.
I think you'd be. But yeah, I think the people that think they could beat a wolf though they their ignorance is bliss. You know, they're gonna be happy and confident up until the point they're getting their throat ripped out.
I don't think I would beat a wolf, but
No, you know, you know, we're talking about elite fighters here. You ain't got no chance. You just hope it gets bored or something.
I think you'd be surprised.
I think you'd be surprised.
All right, man. We calling this? We done?
Yeah.
All right, cool.